Morning, where be two today by you ask? You're watching this, it's got to mean this. I couldn't have said it better myself. You've guessed it, we're at Teignmouth. This is the Ness, as they call it, over at Showdon we're looking at. Ness Hotel in front of us. Conditions look really, really nice. Look at the water there, how clear is it at the moment? There's been a lot of reconstruction work on the point out there. They've had diggers in and that trying to recover after the storms we had. But everything's looking really, really nice here. And what I want to do today is get out around that headland and see what I can see. Been a few weeks since I went out. In fact, a few months since I went out around there. We're going to head towards Border Cove. We're going to, we might get there, we might not. I want to see if we can see any jellyfish, maybe any young cormorants and peregrines. That's the three on my list. So this is a Steve Dog. I'm going to call it a Springwatch special because then people might search Springwatch and mistakenly stumble upon this video. Anyway, I'm going to get the ball pumped up. Let me show you what I'm riding. Yeah, that's a Starboard 12.5 footer. See how we get on and see you down on the water. Don't go anywhere.
It's never gonna work. I don't know what I'm doing in here. My innards go berserk, yeah, every time your voice gets near. But when I get under control, I see you ache for it and all. I'll get some sugar for your bowl. I got some lemon for your soul, some twinkle for your eye. I'm getting sick of being this alone. They think it's not right. Fine, each to their very little own.
Here we are, folks, out around Ness Beach. Got the cliffs of the Ness there behind us now. I can't see any cormorants. There's no peregrines in this area, they'll be further along this way. It's bumpy out here actually, quite bumpy. You can probably see on the camera that there's waves coming in that way, and then you get a bit of backwash coming the other way, so it's almost like they're ricocheting off that way. So you're getting kind of waves going both ways, so quite tricky here. But in 100 meters where the waves lap over the beach, those waves then don't refract and come back over and out to me, so the conditions for paddleboarding in a moment will be easy. Let's go over and have a look. There it is, folks. Different colours on the water and in the sky. I always think it looks more beautiful out here when there's a little bit of cloud in the sky. Not full cloud, but a bit. And it does look like it's not really real. This is genuine how it looks out here. The screen, the camera screen, does give a pretty authentic image. The colours, the sea's almost a bluey, greeny blue, but it's clear by the look of it. And then you've got these red cliffs behind. Am I going to go as far as the border? It's a long way. We'll just carry on and see what happens. I'm going to have a dip at some point. I might stop and do that at a beach. I don't know. We shall see.
I want you now, I don't care how. We're both too young to be sitting around. I want you now, I want you now. You make me sure, you make me live, and that's worth more than I ever could give. And I don't know how, but I want you now. Timmy goes to school and Jenny goes to work all day, but we just hang around and think of clever things to say. Well, you deserve to get your wish, but you don't know what it is.
Drinky folks, drinky time. Let me show you where we met to. Well, I didn't get as far as Border Cove. We're far into Smugglers. So of course some of you think, well, Ness Beach is not. Smugglers is Smugglers Cove. Smugglers Tunnel goes to Ness Beach. What on earth were they thinking about? That one there's called the Orstone, I think, that one out there. I'm not paddled around it. I want to kind of paddle around it. I'm kind of frightened by it. I think it's healthy to be frightened by things. It keeps you on your toes. You don't become too complacent with things. Looking back over that way, there is a cormorant out in the distance. Let's have a mindful moment, as they say on the telly. So of course one of the biggest hazards along this bit of coastline is the cliff itself, and you can see all this stuff, that's what they call it, stuff has fallen down, and you could just imagine if rocks started tumbling down from there, they could come crashing right down. It doesn't look like a lot of stuff comes too far out onto the beach, so you've got to stay away, because the thing is, people don't realise that something half the size of a brick, even less, can kill you if it hits you on the head. You know, you don't want that to happen, really. So when you are in these areas, you've got to stay away. I'm talking the bleeding obvious, I know. I did hear a peregrine earlier. They are normally a bit further along, but they do like these cliff edges. It's perfect for them. I guess, I don't know what sort of birds they take. Probably you get pigeons going by, maybe the odd gull, I don't know. They are the apex predator, I suppose you'd say, in this sort of environment anyway. That means king of the tree, I think it means, something like that. It sounds quite impressive, doesn't it? No dolphins out there. There's been loads and loads of sightings of dolphins, particularly in Tor Bay and in Cornwall and places like that. I'm not in Tor Bay, am I? I'm a bit further out. I'm actually in Lyme Bay, and it's called Lyme Bay because it goes all the way around through Lyme Regis. It's probably sat right in the middle, and right now I can see land out as far as kind of there as we're looking. All right, okay, so that will be Portland Bill out there, I think. It's difficult to see because the visibility isn't totally clear today. It's stunning out here, folks, and it gets my skills up because I'm on the board, which is a little bit narrower, and there's a little bit of roll on the sea, and you've got to push yourself a little bit, you know, even getting out of bed. Even getting out of bed, just do it, you know. If you're in bed, what's going to happen? You're probably going to stay asleep. If you're getting out of bed, what can happen? What can happen? There could be a world of adventure out there. Who knows? Anyway, on we go. Let's head back to teen of the muff variety and see what else we can see. You never know. You never can tell.
There's one thing that you've missed. Together we'll be fine, fine. At least we can say we won't be lonely. Fine, fine. I don't ever wanna be alone.
There it is, folks. The gig is still out there going. It was pretty fun coming in over this lot, wasn't it? In over this here. I had to be a bit careful, just time it really. Not panic, time. Nice and steady. Tide's now going out. It's not going full bore. You can see out there where they done all the work and raised up that sand again, which is great. Give a bit of protection for any storms that come in. Didn't see too much in the way of wildlife out there today, folks. I couldn't even see anything underwater. I know without goggles you can't see too much, but the water clarity in some areas wasn't totally clean. In other areas it was. Maybe it's just ducks, the light wasn't so good. I was swam quite deep and my ears popped at one point. Yeah. But it's great to be back out on the water. So you guys want to join me next time, don't you? Give me a shout. Catch us then on the paddleboarding, paddleboarding flip side. I couldn't have said it better myself.